Rereading Recapturing the Wonder felt surreal. I'd written most of the manuscript before leaving my job at the church before the upheavals of 2016, before the apocalypse, the shattered community, the disorientation that had affected the weariness that we were now shouldering. That book is about the way modernity and secularism have reshaped our imaginations, how their relentless assertion that the only meaning in the world is what we can touch and measure contests all our spiritual experiences and leaves us cynical and disenchanted, quarantined from spiritual reality. It suggested a variety of ways of resisting such a flattening of the world, rebuilding our spiritual imaginations through historic Christian practices like prayer, meditative Bible study, and fasting. I still believe what I wrote in that book, and I still believe that there's an urgent need for Christians to address the way our world hollows out the experience of transcendence. But what had begun to open to me was another way faith could be contested, from within. If the danger of modernity's pressures on Christian faith resulted in disenchantment, the new danger I was confronting was leading to disillusionment. We spent our last night in Savannah with Fraser and his wife Cheryl. We sat up late, Sarah and Cheryl talking in the kitchen and dishing out mountains of ice cream and marshmallows for our kids. Fraser and I sat in another room. As I processed the preceding months, he read the weariness on my face and in my posture. He asked question after question, surfacing sadness, weariness, and physical exhaustion that I didn't even know were there. Before leaving, he asked about spiritual disciplines. What did prayer look like for me? How was I approaching the scriptures? I confessed that scripture was difficult for me. I'd seen it used so often lately as a bludgeon. I struggled to hear it now. Mostly, when I opened a Bible, it was to the Psalms. I want to suggest something for you, he said, and picked a Bible off a side table.